So, we know who God is. We know who we are. We know what makes us unique. Now what? We've gathered all this head knowledge about who God is and who we are, but what do we do with it? Sometimes we learn useless knowledge. Sometimes you go on game shows and you see the useless knowledge that is spewed out of people's mouths, and they get points and prizes, and you're like, what's the purpose of that if you're not going to be on a game show? Or you learn things in school that you're like, I'm never going to use this. What's the point of this? Here's the thing. We have all of this knowledge. If we don't put it into practice, then what's the point? What's the point of knowing who God is and knowing who we are if we don't share it, if we don't live it? I can know somebody, but I may not know somebody. I may not have a relationship with somebody. For example, I know George Washington. I know he was born February 22nd because that's the same day as my birthday. I know that his wife was named Martha. I know that he didn't have any biological children. I also know that he was the first president of the United States of America. But it's not like Mr. Washington and I get together at our favorite coffee shop and talk about the weather and things. No, we are lifetimes apart. He has passed, he is gone, and I am here, and I do not have a relationship with him. I'm not friends with him. I know him, but I don't know him. You see, that's how it is with God. We may know him, we may know who we are, we may know this, but if we don't put it into practice, if we don't live it out, if we don't share it with others, then it's just taking up space in our minds. In John chapter 10, Jesus is sharing this parable about a shepherd and his flock, and he says in verse 14, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. How can we know the shepherd if we don't have a relationship with him? How can he know us truly if we do not surrender to him and have a relationship with him? He knows us, whether we want to know him or not, and he wants to have a relationship with us, whether we want to or not. But it's up to us to decide, yes, I want to put this knowledge into practice. I want to apply it to my life. I am ready to share it with others. So, you have all this knowledge. Knowledge for the sake of knowing something, if not put into practice, is useless. So, what are you going to do with the knowledge that you now have about the Lord and about yourself? Are you going to keep it? Are you going to share it with others? Are you going to grow deeper? What are you going to do with this?